So if you're here new at Trinity, before the sermon, we have what's called a Worldview segment. And you might ask, well, what's a Worldview segment? Why do you do it? Well, here at Trinity, we believe that we are a spiritual intersection where moral, cultural, social, and political issues collide with biblical truth. We base this moment off of an Old Testament verse, 1 Chronicles 12:32, where it says, the sons of Issachar understood the times in which they lived, and they knew what they should do. So as Christians today, two things. We want our members here at Trinity to be informed, to know how to pray, so that they can be empowered to act. Understanding the times so that we can know what to pray about, so that we can know what we should do. And I want to talk about soul sickness for just a few moments. You know, America is facing a psychological crisis. And friend, listen to me. There is no shame if you are suffering from soul sickness. The shame is in not getting help. And so if we are battling some soul sickness, there is help, and we can reach out and get that help. Did you know that today, almost 30% of American girls are suffering from clinical depression? Furthermore, the suicide rate from 10 to 24-year-olds has tripled over the last couple of years. In 2017, Dr. Jean Twenge published a book that spoke about how distressed this generation actually was back then. The title was iGen. She identified how smartphones, believe it or not, are the culprit. Now, 6 years later, there's a growing mountain of evidence that validates her theories. She has a new book out called Generations. She crunches the data, get this, from 39 million people in the US and UK. The resulting conclusions are highly disturbing. That depression isn't just about emotion, it's about thinking, it's about cognition. So, does depression lead to negative thoughts, or does negative thoughts lead to depression? Yes, it's and in both. And what's happening with young people, because of the access of information on their smartphones, they are being bombarded with negative news stories, with negativity, social media, negativity. They are measuring their life against the life of others who seem to have the perfect life on social media, and it's having a profound impact in their souls and in their minds. And so now whole nations, non-believing, secular-minded people are realizing the danger related to this, and conversations are taking place on how they could begin to curb. Some states are banning TikTok, and once again, the pendulum can swing far right, far left. But as sensible, God-fearing Christians, we need to know how we should pray and what we should do. When a young person is dealing with negative feelings and everything's being reinforced by everything they hear and see, it makes it 10 times as bad. Young people today are hearing over and over again, the world is ending, climate change, we're destroying the planet, there's going to be nothing left for us in the future, and it's having a definite impact. So what's the answer? The answer is the good news of the gospel lived out daily in our homes. It's one thing to believe in the gospel, it's another thing to be practicing it within the four walls of our homes. The next thing is reach out and get pastoral help. Talk to a pastor. Let somebody pray with you. As a church, we are here to support you and to help you. Next, get Christ-centered professional help. There's nothing wrong. There's no shame in suffering from soul sickness. The shame is in not reaching out for help. Find a good Christian professional. You know, if you had a toothache, you wouldn't ask your friend, hey, something's wrong with my tooth. Do you want to try working on it? No, you would go to a professional. You would go to a dentist. If there's something wrong in your soul, then you need to go someone who is trained, educated, and experienced. The next thing for parents, be involved in your kids' lives. I know that's cliche. It means different things to different people, but be emotionally and spiritually engaged in their lives. The next thing is, of course, it goes without being said, monitor their technology. And then I preached a sermon back in May of 2022, last year, called Heal Yourself. And I would encourage you to reference that sermon again. You can actually text HEAL, H-E-A-L, at 78707. It'll take you to a direct link to that message.